So earlier we told you about 2 arrests in a string of sexual assaults and break-ins in Northwest Houston.
Yeah, even with those arrests, this raises the issue of personal safety and why it's so important for women, especially, to take precautions and be aware of ways that we can stay safe.
So joining us live this morning to talk more about this is Officer Tram with HPD's Community Affairs. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Haley.
Yeah, so talk to us about some of the most common safety concerns for women living alone or in apartment complexes.
So typically whenever somebody's living alone...
Just look at us.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't tell you that.
Sorry about that. Okay. So typically when someone's living alone, there are a lot of concerns because of the fact that, you know, something happened to you, nobody would really know. We pay a lot of attention to apartments. Why? Because people are living in very close proximity to one another. Mm-hmm. So whenever there is somebody living alone, we want to make sure that they have all the tools that they need and knowledge is, you know. So with HPD, we have these monthly PIP meetings in order to let the community know about the crime that's going on. It should be a good tool, you know, just to put in your pocket if you know, just to know what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about specifics. So
Sure.
if you are living in an apartment, and as a female I lived alone in many apartments here in
Right.
Houston, what are the specific safety features that you're looking for? Because I found in some of the apartments that I lived in, there was some false security there. You know,
Sure.
gates didn't work, locks didn't work, things like that. So what should you be looking for?
Haley, you knocked it right on the head. Whenever you are gonna stay or sign a contract with a certain apartment, HPD has a program. It's called the Blue Star program, where we go to specific apartments that are interested. There are apartment managers. They have to be certified Blue Star. What is that? It's CPTED approved, meaning crime prevention through environmental design. It's a law theory, criminal justice theory, that they have to make sure that like lights are appropriate, hedges are trimmed, doors have peepholes. Why? Because all of these collective layers add together to make a safe apartment. So whenever you're going through, see, hey, are you a Blue Star apartment?
We can just ask that.
You could just ask that.
In the city of Houston.
Yes. And then, you know, walk through it. Are there kids playing outside? Does it feel safe? Or check some of the walkway doors. Is it locked? Are there gates that are monitored by security cameras? You have to walk through it because you're going to be signing a contract that makes you part of this community for a while.
You're locked in, yeah.
So let's say, you know, for people who are already in their apartment, they're not shopping around, they're mid-contract, they're going to be there for a while. What are some smart ways and things that residents can do to protect themselves and then to make them less of a target for a break-in?
That is a great question, Amy. I was thinking about that, and I think that when you are going through a contract and you say, okay, how can I enhance my security more? We at the police department, one of the try and tested alarm systems are dogs and animals, believe it or not, and you know they always work, you know, 24 hours a day.
With or without electricity.
Yeah, without electricity. We also like that some apartment residents, they're actually taking the initiative to put cameras outside.
Like a Ring doorbell. It doesn't have to be hardwired.
Yeah, Ring doorbell. There's a variety that are, you know, at a very very reasonable price now, because you know how the security surveillance market is very friendly towards consumers now. You would have notifications sent to you that there's somebody there. They would be recorded for should anything happen, and you could actually speak directly to whoever's at your door. I do want to advise that don't tell people that, hey, I can't come to the door right now, I'm not home. Please don't give information like that.
Through a doorbell where
through
you
a doorbell.
talk. Yeah.
We have seen instances where criminals will test you saying, hey, we're part of the maintenance, we need to gain access. Oh, hey, come back another time, we're not home. And because they have that knowledge, knowing that if they kick in their door, there won't be anyone inside. They actually go and kick
Yeah.
the door in.
Well, quickly, because we're losing time, if somebody does say they're a maintenance person, I mean, what should you do to test them before you let them in your apartment?
I would personally say, hey, let me go ahead and call the front office just to see, if
To verify that it's them.
anybody's being sent out. Or you could just say, I had a long day at work. I'm resting right now. Now is not the best time. And typically they'll make an appointment for them to come back and check on you.
I'm sorry, I'm sharpening
Great
and
point,
cleaning my
Officer
knives in the kitchen. I'm too busy to come to the door.
That's it.
Officer
Too
Tram
many
Loc,
weapons.
thank you so much for coming in and talking with us this
Such a
morning.
pleasure. Such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Great information.